And there I am. I'm live. Good, happy Thursday, everyone. And there are several people here already. Gonna let the stream catch up to me. Make sure I am sounding okay. This is a brand new headset. Did a test stream yesterday and it sounded good. And I am putting all of my cards into this basket. So anyway, I'm probably going to try to order another one of this kind because it's promising. I like how it feels on my head. For those of you that don't know, I have had some sound issues where partway into the stream, my voice starts going all wacko bird and sounding robotic. So let's say hi to everyone who is here because, wait a minute. Let me do that. There we go. Let us say hello. StreamYard is telling me I only have 2 people watching, but I think that's a fluke. I know I've got several people watching. The Hitchhiking Bones is here tonight. Hello, Dawn and howdy. Disnoah's Adventure. Hi, Noah. Mike Wheeler is here. Hello and welcome. Mike Wheeler. Your friends better behave. Just saying. Jack Twaddle, welcome. Welcome. And thank you for subscribing, Jack. Thank you very much for subscribing. Tina McNeil, my Epcot turkey leg eating buddy. Welcome in. Tim Pruitt, welcome in. Scroll down. Yeah, I should pull up the stream on my phone. So I've got at least 5 people watching, I think. Hold on. I want to look. I want to see if I'm live. Hey, look, it says I'm live. It says there's 6 people watching. Make sure my volume's down. Look, I'm live. See? Okay. Hey, Amy, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Okay, everyone. So I was doing a little cleaning. I've been trying to do a little cleaning for like ever. Look what I found. Christmas cards. I found Christmas cards. They were in a bag. And I don't remember buying these. Yes, Don, I have pinned. Check out that pinned message there. Merry Christmas. Monday, it was as of Monday, it's 200 days until Christmas, which means as of today, it is 199. Well, like 197, 197 days until Christmas. So here's an early Christmas card from me to you. I hope your Christmas is just loaded with fun. So in case I don't send anyone any this year, just remember back to the middle of June when I actually showed you my Christmas card. And if you don't like that design, there's this design. I like this design. The red truck with the Christmas tree and the little doggy there. Wishing you happy times, sweet surprises, and all the special joys of the holiday season. I wonder if there's... Oh, they have several designs on here. I probably won't show all the designs, but oh, okay. So yeah. So anyway, come Christmas, I can send out Christmas cards. So if you want to get on my mailing list, which I have no idea when besides Christmas I'll be mailing stuff out, if at all. So if you want to me to have a better chance of sending you a Christmas card at Christmas, connect with me on Instagram at Dean the Turkey Lakester on Instagram and just private message me your address and I will write it down in a special spot. And come Christmas, I will try to send out Christmas cards. So speaking of getting things, when I was cleaning, I found a postcard that I received and I forgot where I put it. But I received this from Miss Kelly at the Mickey Bunch, another great channel. And she sent me this postcard about a month or so ago. And you can't really see it. Oh, I guess you can. It's like a 3D holographic thing with the Cinderella Castle, Walt Disney World. You can see the fireworks going. Isn't that cool? So that leads into I saw something on Instagram today that according to some cast members, there could be some, or according to somewhere, there could be fireworks at Walt Disney World around July 4th. Carol, happy Thursday. Welcome in. So, I don't know how much truth there is to that post. I think, Disney's opening up and bringing stuff back, as quickly as they can. So there could be some kind of fireworks going on in time for July 4th, but we'll just wait and see, cross our fingers and hope that there is. Yesterday was Donald Duck's birthday, and I was trying to find a shopping bag with Donald on it, and I wasn't that successful. So I got one of Donald's friends, Olaf. And I know for a fact that Olaf and Donald have a very good relationship. So it's fine. that Olaf is on here, but I remembered that I actually have a Donald Duck pin that I have. So I'm going to show that right now. Here we go. There's Donald Duck with his that's kind of better there. Paintbrush, getting ready to paint himself as something. So happy birthday to Donald Duck. That's a little better right there. I will take a picture of this and put it on Instagram probably tomorrow morning. So there we go. Donald Duck. And I cannot do a Donald Duck voice, so please don't ask me to. I do a fairly decent Mickey Mouse voice, but I cannot do a Donald Duck voice to save my life. Anyway, Jonathan Chong, happy Thursday. Welcome in. Yeah. So, how is everyone's Thursday going? I went to work today and I actually got to do I had a different I had a different shift than I normally do. Anyone doesn't know, I work at Wendy's. I work in the drive-through normally. I'm the order taker. Um, the last week or so, they have allowed me to go work in the back window where I only collect the money. So I've had a nice break from having to communicate with the customers and take the orders and have to, make the drinks and help hand out the orders and get everyone their ketchup and their barbecue sauce and their extra napkins and their salt packets. And then we forgot that we're allergic to tomatoes, so I got to fix, hand back sandwiches when people realize. Anyway, so I got a little break from that, but today I actually got to kind of be the wingman to the order taker and just make drinks and help hand out a few orders here and there. But it was a much easier day. I stood there listening to the orders. There was someone else backing up the orders. So I was just there pouring the drinks and going to grab, cups or whatever, filling up the ice bin when it needed for most of the day. And then I actually did go on order taking for the last couple hours of my shift. But we've been slower the last couple of days. I think because summer is the college. I am about a mile away from the University of Central Florida, or UCF. If anyone who's not in Central Florida has heard of that school, but it's school's out as far as the university is concerned, and so business has dropped a little bit. We're not dead, but we're it's business is lighter. So not only did I have an easier position today, because we were slow, I actually went on a break, which I don't do usually. So it was kind of nice to do that. And then yeah. And then I took orders for the last while. So, yeah, Mike Wheeler says, let's go glue coins to the floor of Walmart and see who picks them up. That was a I like to look at little memes that they make with that features the minions from the Despicable Me movies, and so I know Tim, you didn't see that, but there was one of the minions from the Despicable Me universe um, on there, which just made it a lot more funny when you do that. Amy, good night. Thanks for coming in. I know I'm a late streamer. But it's not late for people as you keep going west. Then you're like hours behind. So Miss Dawn is an hour behind me in Texas. So it's not quite as late for her. Anyone popping in over in California, they're like much earlier. Pass load repair, Mike and or Val. Hello. Happy Thursday. Yeah, so there was something else I was going to. Oh, okay. So I wanted to talk to you about this Thursday night stream time slot. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But as you know, or may or may not know, I call this stream Follow the Happy Live. And I used to call this channel Follow the Happy, or Dean Follow the Happy, I think it was. And then I switched back to the Turkey Legster, and that's what you see over here. So while I was Mr. Follow the Happy, I called my Thursday night stream Follow the Happy Live. Now that I'm back to turkey leg stirring, yes, that's a thing. I am going to be changing the name of this stream on Thursday night from Follow the Happy Live to something else. And within the past couple of weeks, I had mentioned I was going through a name change, and I did get some suggestions, which I took to heart when I was going through thinking about what I might want to call my stream on Thursday night. And so here is the official announcement, everyone. Starting, let me make sure I've got my date right. Thursday, July the 1st, will be debuting at 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Will be the very first episode of Gobbletastically Yours with the Turkey Legster. And that will be this stream starting on July the 1st. That is 3 weeks from today. And I'm looking forward to it very much. It'll still be the same, fun chit chat and story time. But it'll be under a different title, and so I'm looking forward to that. As well as continuing my Monday night show, which is at 11 p.m. called Flash Disney, where I talk about some of the news items that have come out of Disney World specifically, Disney World and Disney Plus and like the company. I don't really venture into like Disneyland a lot or, you know, the international parks um, too much because there's so much news that's happening here in, you know, in Florida at the Florida parks. So I just concentrating on news out of there. So, so yeah, Past Loader Repair. I love that show name. I was looking at a couple other ones, and I have a great. I just created this evening a thumbnail. It's going to be kind of the standard thumbnail, at least starting out. Um, so you will see that thumbnail, you know, leading up to the show debut. So Tim Pruitt, oh, Tim Pruitt had a lag. Um, Sorry about that. The new show name is called Gobble-tastically Yours, and it will replace this stream name of Follow the Happy Live. The show will be the same thing, and actually, what I can do while I'm talking about it, I will do my best to try to give you a preview of the thumbnail. It's not going to be great on the stream, but here it is. You can see it. Gobble-tastically Yours. So for Mike Wheeler, the background of the thumbnail is kind of a parchment paper looking type background, and then there's kind of a fancy script, blue colored with an orangey red color outline, and then my Turkey Lakester logo, and it's Gobble-tastically Yours with Turkey Lakester. So that will be my thing, and I'll probably just put the date up here. So yeah. So then I'll do another version of that I can post on Instagram. That'll be like a square. So it'll look similar to that, but it'll probably have a little different, you know, layout of that. Password Repair. Kind of want to get some merch, a shirt with Gobble-tastically Yours on it. Well, I could look into that maybe going forward. Let me launch the show first, and then we'll think about merch. We'll think about merch later. That's a good idea, though. But anyway, looking forward to that coming up on July the 1st. So, there was something else I was going to talk about. And I don't remember. It was a kind of a house, what do they call? Oh, Tim Pruitt. Good night. Have a good night. Great to have you in the stream tonight. Tim Pruitt goes live on his channel at 10 o'clock on Saturday mornings for Saturday Morning Shine. It's kind of similar to this, actually, just a fun little chit chat, catching up, talking about. He talks about bears and wildlife and all kinds of stuff. So check him out, Tim Pruitt, on Saturday Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. And that's Eastern Standard Time. Mike Wheeler, sorry, my phone is doing something weird. So I have you playing in the background while I try to figure it out. Oh, Mike, you're having the technical difficulties tonight. Like I did on Monday. Let me see what I am missing. Anything in the chat? And Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make me have time, loads of fun. I don't know why I'm singing that. Anyway. So, um in honor of Donald Duck's birthday, I am going to be reading, and I'll probably just go ahead into story time now because that's what everyone really came for, right? Story time. I mean, it's late in the evening. It's getting there. Tim just went off to bed, so that should be my cue that it's time to do story time. I have been doing Star Wars. It's crackling. Thank you, Jack. Did the crackling go away? Is my mic working? This is a brand new headset. I am hoping it doesn't. It works now. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about these mics. So the one that was really bad, for those watching, how long did the crackling go for before it stopped? While I get my story out here. Because I've got it like in front of me here. I've got it, the wire kind of behind me ish. About 5 seconds. Thank you. Pass load repair. So, okay. Well, as long as it happens for just, I don't want it to happen, but as long as it's only a few seconds, hopefully we can get through the story. So, with that, I looked up a story in my books to see if there was a story about Donald Duck that I could read to you guys tonight. And what do you know? But I did. I sure did. And we've got Donald Duck and the Dairy Farm. Mickey Mouse and Friends. And there's Donald Duck. He's not looking very happy. I'm guessing the story does not happen on his birthday. So, anyway, let's get started reading this story. So, before we get started, everyone get your blankie, get your warm milk, get your cookies, get your crackers, get your whatever you need. And we are going to read Donald Duck and the Dairy Farm. Here's the first picture there. Mickey and Donald and Huey, Dewey and Louie there. Oh, Paso Repair's got a glass of bourbon. Hold on, I just knocked my headset off. Okay, hold on. If you hear anything, it's just because I'm doing my mic. Hopefully it doesn't start to crackle. Anyway, so here we go. Early one summer morning, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Donald's nephews arrived at Grandma Duck's farm. They had promised to take care of Grandma's cows while she was on vacation. Oh, that's nice. Grandma Duck got to go on vacation. There we are. Donald and everyone with the cows in the barn. Mickey and the boys drinking from a pond. Mickey, Huey, Dewey, and Louie led them into the barn. But one cow would not move. She was standing behind a big round bale of hay. Here, cow, Donald called. Keep in mind, I cannot do a Donald voice. So that's what Donald sounds like in this story. There's Mickey, Donald, and the boys over at the cow and the calf. Mickey and the boys hurried over to see what was happening. Next to the cow stood a little calf. This must be Rosie and her new calf, Mickey said. We're supposed to take the calf to the barn and help it drink from a bottle. Donald tried to lead the calf to the barn, but Rosie blocked his way. He tried to push Rosie aside, but she pushed him back. Soon Rosie was chasing Donald around the pasture. There she is, chasing Donald. Rosie chasing Donald. Here's the next pictures. Mickey, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Donald, and Grumpy Rosie. Yeah, hold on to the book here. Let's do this here. Here we go. There. She does not look happy. Meanwhile, Mickey, Huey, Dewey, and Louie led the calf inside and fed it. Suddenly, Donald dashed into a milking stall, with Rosie close behind him. Donald slipped away from the cow, slammed the stall door shut, and leaned against it. Guess I showed her who's boss, he said, wiping his forehead. There's Donald and Rosie. I'm not actually sure what's going on in this picture. Looks like, well, let's read. Donald watched as Mickey and the boys attached the other cows to the milking machines. That looks easy, he said. But when he tried it with Rosie, she pushed him over and started to run. Whoa, Donald shouted, grabbing her tail. As Rosie dragged Donald through the barn, his feet got tangled in the hoses that carried milk to the storage tank. Snap! One of the hoses came loose. Milk sprayed everywhere, soaking Donald from head to toe and splashing in his eyes. That's what's happening in there. The milk is just going everywhere. There's Mickey, Donald, and the boys. Donald stumbled over hoses and milk cans and bumped into doors. Finally, he put his foot straight into a bucket, tripped, and fell into a feed bin. Oof, Donald gasped as he climbed out, covered with bits of mashed grain. That's it. Okay, there's Donald. Don, you done it now, cow. There goes Donald. Donald grabbed an old milking stool and a bucket and marched towards Rosie. I'm going to milk this cow the old-fashioned way, by hand. Welcome back, Mike. Hopefully everything is sorted out with your technological situation. When Rosie saw Donald approaching, a sly glint came into her eyes. As soon as he got close enough, she gave him a powerful kick and sent him flying through the air. Splash! Donald landed head first in a full can of milk. Mickey pulled Donald out of the can. I think you've helped enough for today, he said. We'll finish milking Rosie. Mickey calmly milked the cow, and then the boys put her in a stall with her calf. After their chores were done, the gang trooped back to the house for a rest. And then there's Donald and Mickey, and Donald soaking wet. Just then, hold on, here we go. There's everyone there and Grandma Duck. Just then, Grandma Duck drove up. I missed my cows too much to go away, she said. Humph, I hope I never see another cow again, Donald said. Grandma said, handing out gifts to everyone. That's too bad. Mickey opened his box and everyone began to laugh, even Donald. Inside was a huge piece of chocolate, and it was shaped like a cow. And that is the end. Stacy Rogers, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Just finished up reading Donald Duck Adventure, Donald Duck and the Dairy Farm. The end. Ooh, sorry. Donald Duck and the Dairy Farm. In honor of Mr. Donald Duck's birthday yesterday. Hope everyone enjoyed that. I did. And hopefully my mic held out and no static happened. No more static. Next week we'll be back into Star Wars. I'll finish reading the Star Wars book that I've got. And yeah, I'm also gonna be trying to come up with a second round of the little game. I came up with a game a few months ago that was called What's That From? And what it was is I went through some what I come through. I went through some Disney songs, did classic Disney songs, and I picked out a line that maybe not quite as prominent or um, like not the title and not like in one of the verses or whatever. And what I do is I give you that line out of the song and see if you can identify the name of the song and what movie it's from. Um, so I'm gonna be going through and finding a new batch of songs, and we will play a round two of that game on an upcoming episode of this stream. Stacy Rogers, I did announce the brand new name for Thursday night show, and it's going to be called Gobble-tastically Yours with a turkey leg stir, and it's going to launch on July the 1st, which is what did I say? 1, 2, 3 weeks from today. And I'll show again in case anyone wants to gaze upon my artistic expertise. This is the thumbnail that I came up with. And then I'll just add a date down here, wherever, down here. I'll just add a date down there at the bottom of like every show. And that'll kind of be the standard thumbnail going forward, at least to start the first several shows. And then I also saying I'll come up with a more square version that I can post on Instagram and Facebook. So that is the show. Gobble-tastically Yours. When Gobble-tastically Yours launches, I am considering possibly bringing on guests. I don't know if that'll be for Thursday night or on Monday night. I don't know if I would rather have someone on Thursday night to just chit chat and listen to the story, or I'm thinking I might like to invite people on Monday night's show to talk about Disney news a little bit, and talk about that. But we'll see. I'm still thinking about who I might reach out to come on, and which show and what the format would be if I did that. So stay tuned. I might start having guests, or I might have a couple to try and see how that works. So, but the first episode of Gobble-tastically Yours is July the 1st. And yeah. So anyway, I thought I would open up um, the chat tonight. I was kind of working up towards this, kind of going back and forth if I would want to do this because I know that I chit chatted with every people, um, and kind of getting familiar with everyone, getting to know everyone, but you might not know. Excuse me, I'm gonna fix my headset here. Okay, hopefully that's okay. I'm slipping. Anyway, I was thinking what I would do. I got a thing on my computer here. Okay, that's good. Um, what I'd like to do now, my turkey legs are falling off my head, is open it up for questions. If you have anything you'd like to ask me, generally speaking, about what I like about Disney, anything specifically you want to know, anything to ask me. Or I don't have it with me. I could go grab my Who's Who book and we could read some characters. Password repair. How often do you get to go to the parks? So, before this past fall, it had actually been over a decade since I was able to get to the parks, and then I between starting in October and then going through just in May, I had purchased 10 different day tickets with the Disney, the Florida resident deal that Disney came out with. So I took advantage of that deal quite a bit between the fall and the spring. So I haven't gone, I would say, as often as some people, but more often than others. I tried to work at least my spring visits were fairly regular. But now, because I have to save, some funds, and hopefully the annual passes come back really soon, I can get an annual pass. But if I had an annual pass, I guess this will be my official answer, is if I had an annual pass, I would probably go down every about 3 or 4 weeks, assuming there's not a blockout date. So hopefully that kind of answers the question. I mean, I live an hour away from the parks, so I would like to hope I could get there more often in the future. But so between the fall and the spring, I got out there several times and I enjoyed it. And going forward, I hope to go more often and more regularly, at least once a month, if not slightly more often. So hopefully, I that was a clear answer for that question. Thanks for asking that. And also, what is the ride you dream about riding the most? Definitely, I would have to say um, Rise of the Resistance. Looks amazing. I've watched it several times, seen it several times on streams, but I know that watching a ride on stream is nothing like actually going on the ride itself. So I look forward. I dream about riding Rise of the Resistance. I would say it's probably the most exciting ride. As far as attractions in general, well, I guess I'm excited to check out the Remy's Ratatouille Adventure when that opens. That looks like a lot of fun. I'm also looking forward to um, the Moana attraction that they're putting in Epcot, just based on the concept art. I'm really intrigued to see what they come up with for that attraction. And I know it's just going to be like a walkthrough thing, but that's kind of my thing. I loved at the Flower and Garden Festival. I loved going through that butterfly garden um, tent that they had, or I guess they still have because it's still going on. But I loved um, that kind of a thing. But as far as the rides, I would definitely say it's Rise of the Resistance as well as um, um, Remy's, the Ratatouille adventure. So, yes, Mike, I would be really ticked off if they reinstated Disneyland's um, annual pass program before you know, it came back to Florida. Um, oh wow, best older pair. Rise is amazing. Ral is my lucky charm. She's gotten us boarding groups for Rise 3 times. This is my jealous face. It's the best ride I have ever been on. I believe that just from the streams. Like I said, I know that the streams don't do it justice to actually go on there. And I gotta just be honest. I am not a very when I go on. I've gone on rides. I don't do a lot that has any kind of level of intensity. I had trouble on soaring, going up. Can't do that. Um, I closed my eyes on Big Thunder Mountain. I Well, I want to say I closed my eyes on Pirates of the Caribbean with the drop, but it's in the dark, so that didn't really do much for me. Um, but the drop on Pirates, that's about my limit. That little short, little, I don't know if it's short because it's in the dark, but that's kind of my limit as far as intensity. Put me on It's a Small World, put me on The People Mover, and I'm great. Walk through adventures. Um, that's kind of my jam. But I do want to try to get Rise at least one time. Um, Stacy, I'm avoiding any and all streams and vlogs of Rise, Smuggler's Run, and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway until I get to the parks. That's wise, Stacy. I have to say I wasn't that I haven't been that strict on restricting myself. I know that's a little redundant, but I would say Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is another ride I look forward to checking out. I didn't check that out when I was at Hollywood Studios. Um, but that's definitely on my list as well. The drop on Pirates is only 14 feet. So, Mike, do you happen to know what the big drop on Splash Mountain is? I want to say that I heard what it was one time, but I can't remember. Um, But anyway, yeah. Does anyone have any other questions for me? Curiosity? Anyone want to know what my favorite color is? What my favorite food is? Gobble gobble. What my favorite color actually is this aqua uh color. Blue green is my jam. Splash Mountain is 54 feet. Thank you, Mike. That is huge. Yeah, see, I don't think I could do that. Bloomin' Cheesa, hello. Happy Thursday. Actually, well, Bloomin', Richard, you're in. I know you're on the West Coast. So I'm going to say happy Thursday, even though I am like 11 minutes into Friday already. Um, Stacy Rogers says, what's your favorite character? So I would say my favorite character, I guess to differentiate between the my favorite movie, I guess I'd have to say my favorite character. How am I gonna? Yeah, well, we're gonna say it's a tie. It's actually a tie, Stacy. I have two favorite characters, and they are Timothy Mouse and Dumbo. And I like it because the reason why Dumbo is one of my favorite Disney movies is because of what Timothy Mouse, how Timothy Mouse encourages Dumbo to get flying, and I love the line. My favorite line in all the Disney movies is the very things that have held you down are going to carry you up and up and up. And it just kind of dawned on me actually recently how necessary Timothy was in Dumbo's world because everything else, literally everything else, was against Dumbo. You know, the bullies got to him, then the bullies got to his mother, and then his mother got put away, and then the other elephants were against him, and then then the crows were against, um, and then the circus people. They started and they made him a clown. Um, so literally everything else in his world was against him, but he had Timothy Mouse that kind of stuck by him, and then encouraged him to take advantage of his unique feature to his advantage. And so Dumbo and Timothy Mouse are my two favorite characters, and Dumbo, to kind of share another favorite, um, Dumbo and the Jungle Book both tie for my favorite. We'll say my favorite classic Disney movies. My favorite, like newer Disney movies, would be well, I would have to say, if we're counting Pixar in there, I know I like Finding Nemo. I love the Toy Story movies. Um, I'd have to think what my other and any of the other like newer movies that I like, but those are my favorite characters. Pass, load, repair. Oh, what is your most wanted place to eat in Walt Disney World? Um, so that is a very good question because generally, don't be shocked. Normally, I just go for the turkey leg cart or building wherever they're selling the turkey legs, and that's usually like it as far as dining. But I know that I've heard great things about all the restaurants. I'd have to say that I wouldn't know if this is like the highest one on my list. Um, but I know that I, from what I've seen on like vlogs and things, the Be Our Guest restaurant seems to have really great theming. And just for the theming, I would like to, eat at Be Our Guest. Um, I just tried out the Regal Eagle at Epcot, and I really liked that. There was a restaurant at Epcot I wanted to try. Um, I'll have to think about that, but definitely, Be Our Guest is a dining experience that I would definitely like to try. Um, some of the resort restaurants have seemed very intriguing, like the one at the Polynesian Resort, the one restaurant that's there. I am totally drawing a blank, but seems like there's a couple. Um, and then the one at Riviera, or seems like there was one at the some of the newer resorts have seemed to seem nice. Um, but yeah. Ohana, yes, Stacy, I would have to say. Dawn, have a great night. I know you and Jeff are. I think you guys are traveling this weekend, so have safe travels. Or this week. I'm not sure on that, but anyway, great to have you in, Dawn. Take care, and the Hitchhiking Bones go live every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I've had the pleasure of being on that stream a few different times, and I love Dawn and Will. Got to hang out with Dawn and Kylie a few weeks ago, back in was it last month? No, it was April. It was in April. I got to hang out with Dawn and Kylie, and a lot of fun. So yes, Stacy, check out the Hitchhiking Bones Tuesdays at 10 p.m. There was another question I saw up here. Stacy Rogers asked, good question. Have you ever stayed on property? If so, what's your favorite resort? If not, which resort would you most want to stay at? That's an easy answer. Well, I guess I'll preface it by saying, I have not stayed at any of the resorts. I have visited some of the resorts and just, for a few hours to walk around, um, and check out the theming and what they have there. Just kind of a short thing, but I've not actually stayed at any of the resorts. But the one that I would at the very top of my list is to get a cabin from Fort Wilderness campground. I've everything I've seen about the cabins, just what they have to offer, as well as just their location being, in a more of a secluded area. I really, that's kind of, I would love to like spend a week, not even go anywhere. Well, okay, I might want to go some other places on property, but um, I think that would be really cool to be in um, one of those cabins. But I looked it up last week, last year, I think, or recently. I think I looked up the prices, and I knew they weren't, it's Disney, it's not cheap at all, but it was like 300, $400 per night, I think, for the cabins, and so that would be major saving up. That would be a major financial feat for me, but that's my a dream. But really, I mean, I would stay in any of the resorts. Um, no, no struggle, no struggle. I would definitely do it. Um, well, the Polynesian, obviously, would be fun to stay at. Um, the Wilderness Lodge, I like the feel of that resort as well. Um, Pastor Pair, OMG, Val and I stayed in a cabin when they first reopened from COVID. It was awesome. Everything about Fort Wilderness is great. I grilled dinner every night and relaxed on the porch with wine. Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. That would um even if I just, do like one night, go out there, stay for like overnight, one night. But a few nights probably would be better to get, the staying experience. Um, I mean, the a more complete experience. But anyway, if there are no more questions, if there's any more questions, this was great answering a few questions. I might do this again in the future. So if anyone else has any other little things they might want to ask me about myself, Len, welcome in. I am almost wrapping this up. I was letting people ask me any questions they might want to ask about myself. I was sharing about my favorite characters, Disney characters, favorite places to eat, and my favorite color. So my favorite color, Lynn, I volunteered that one. No one asked me that. But my favorite color is this color that the turkey legster says here. The words, or not the words, but what's around it is kind of an aqua, blue green color. Is my favorite color. But I know that aqua and like turquoise aren't always like available on things, on items. So usually I'll go for like blue. Like a light blue. Some shade of blue will be kind of a choice B. But if I can get the more, blue green, aqua, turquoise kind of situation going on. Um, yeah. Pool blue. Yeah. Pool blue. Like this. I have got scissors that are that color. And my Olaf bag here has aqua on there. Oh, Stacy, you had to go there. I have one more question. If there were no turkey legs, what would be your next favorite food at the parks? Well, I don't know. I mean, I do like the Dole Whips. Um, but as far as like non-desserty items, although if you really tried, you could make the Dole Whip a meal. Um, just saying. Um, if you really wanted to. But as far as like non like there were no turkey legs. Well, first of all, if the turkey legs ever went away, Disney would have a major PR problem on their hands. Um, but in the event that I was able to like recover and move on from that tragic situation, I'd have to say um, um, I just have to, you know what? I'll just go with the Dole Whips because I can't really. I've like so strictly been like turkey leg, like I can't lie. Every time I've gone to the parks, for me, the eating plan is just very simple. First of all, I make sure I'm at a park where there are turkey legs. That's why when park hopping wasn't an option back in the fall, I only went to Epcot or Magic Kingdom because I just couldn't be at a park where there were no turkey legs. And then when the park hopping was available, okay, there was some Animal Kingdom, there was some um, Hollywood Studios in there. Um, so I guess what I was saying is that going to Disney was just so focused on the turkey leg, and the turkey leg was pretty much one of the main things. I would try to get a Dole Whip as much as possible. When I was there, I usually went for the Dole Whip float with the pineapple juice and the pineapple Dole Whip. Is usually what I got instead of just the straight ice cream part. Um, so anyway, that's my answer to that question. Oh, you didn't mean to go away forever. But see, that's what you know, when I did have a pass about 10 years ago, um, turkey legs were available at all four parks and Disney Springs. There was turkey legs were even sold last year in February when I was at Disney Springs. When I went back last fall, there were no turkey legs available after they've been reopened for a few months. I'm hoping that they will come back eventually. But yes, Len, turkey legs were the main event. Um, although, and this isn't a food necessarily, but um, upon Lynn's recommendation, I went and tried the violet sake in Japan at Epcot, and I have to say it was love at first sip. Um, it was a really pretty drink, tasted good, and I wasn't. I made the mistake. I can't remember if I had it before my turkey leg or after, but it seems like I needed to change the order that I drank it. Because a couple the two I got it twice. Did I get it twice? I got it twice. Um, I felt kind of wacky afterwards. Um, just for a little while. It wasn't bad, but anyway, it was good when I was having it. I also tried the pineapple sake that they were selling at the festival booth as part of for Flower and Garden, the pineapple sake, um, which I really enjoyed that. Um, so that was good. Um, but anyway, hopefully, Lynn, someday we can meet in um, in Epcot and have a violet sake together. Um, so hopefully. So anyway, it is getting mucho late, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. I want to thank everybody for coming, and I'm looking forward to Monday coming back and sharing some of the things that are coming out of Disney this week. For example, um, the Skyliner crashed again. Um, apparently, everyone was okay. It crashed at the Epcot station. A couple of the cars had a little thing, but from what I read, no one was hurt. No people. The poor uh, cabins of the Skyliners obviously were shooken up a little bit. But, you know, that and whatever else is happening at Disney will be right here Monday night, Newsflash Disney at 11 p.m. So, thank you everyone for coming in. Noah, Jonathan, Past Load Repair, Mike, and Val, Lynn, Stacy Rogers, Mike Wheeler, Jonathan Chung. Did I say Jonathan Chung? Um, Bloomin' Cheesa was here. Tim Pruitt was here. Tina McNeil was here earlier. Anyone else that was here is here live and or on the replay. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah. Oh, Lynn, I announced I renamed this stream my Thursday night stream, which has been Follow the Happy Live, starting July the 1st. This show is going to be known as Gobble-tastically Yours. And I have a great new thumbnail for it. And looking forward to launching that on July 1st. It's going to be the same format, just a new great name. So anyway. Thank you, Lynn. I am the best. I say that with all the humility that I can muster. So anyway, yeah, tomorrow morning I'm on the fence. It depends on how early I get up. I might be doing a live stream from the butterfly garden, the nursery with the butterfly encounter that's near my house. It just depends. I might not feel like going anywhere when I get up in the morning. We will just see. Or I might go and decide not to go live. I might just take a video and have a short or something, a couple of shorts up over the weekend from my visit there. So we'll see what happens in the morning. I might be live, I might not. I'm really on the fence about that. More than likely, I won't be live. I'll probably just record the videos when I'm there. But stay tuned in case I do change my mind. That will be 9:30 or 10 in the morning. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So thank you, everyone. Have a great night. And before you go, say bye to Bucky. Say bye to Bucky, everyone. Bucky, say bye. Bye, Bucky. Everyone say bye to Bucky. Alrighty. Take care and have a great night, everyone. And Bucky and I will see you next time. Bye, Bucky. Bye. Bucky. You like turkey legs, Bucky? Yes, I know you love turkey legs. Bucky loves turkey legs. Okay, bye, everyone. Have a good one.